What's up, guys? So today I'm going to talk about the power of patience. So when I was 14 or 15-ish, I started wrestling in high school. As you guys know, in my why I started wrestling video. And I wasn't very good at first. I've talked about this a ton. And basically it took me 5 years of wrestling just to win anything big. And that was an NAI national title. But the reason I post this is for, maybe parents who are watching this, maybe even the parents that I do privates with, or the, whose kids I do privates with, or the parents who sends their kids to my camps, or my friends' camps, or just people I don't even know's camps. Guys, we have to be patient, man. I posted a kind of, quote picture thing on Facebook the other day, and basically what it says is, just because you're working hard does not mean you're going to get results immediately. Be patient, be okay with losing. And that's true, man. Like, I mean that to the deepest, I mean that, as much as I can, whatever that means to you, I mean it. You have to be patient. I've had kids who have done privates with me for 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 weeks. And from day one to or week 1 to week 14, they're totally different kids, but they're still losing. They're still going 1-2 at tournaments, 2-2 at tournaments. But guess what? They were going 0-2. They were not even competing. They weren't even in the starting lineup. I know that a lot of people believe that, money can buy your success, meaning going to all these camps, going to all these privates. It can't really. It's choosing the right people to be around and having the right people guiding you. So of course, I believe in privates very much. It's my business. It's literally my full business along with this YouTube channel and my website. But you can't just invest money in privates or camps and expect to win. You have to invest money in privates and camps, or your parents will invest money in privates and camps, or whoever is, financing you is going to invest money in your privates or camps. And then what you have to do is take that information that you have gained from said privates or camps, or whatever source of information you're gaining your new knowledge from, your techniques, your workouts, whatever. You have to apply that to your daily life. If I learn a cross ankle pick from David Taylor at a David Taylor camp, I can't just learn it once. I have to drill it over and over and over again. And then I'm still maybe not going to win. I might end up getting that ankle pick in a match, but even losing that match, that's fine, guys. It's progress. It's really important to be able to see the little piece of progress, to find the needle in the haystack, to say that little piece of progress when you're not having a great year of wrestling or a great year of whatever. I say this just to encourage some of my kids, because I have kids who are awesome kids who come in and they work their butts off, but maybe they won't ever be state champs. They pay for privates every day. Maybe they won't be state champs. And maybe they'll think, man, I wasted all that money and I wasted all that time doing privates. I wasted all that time, traveling and doing camps. I wasted all that time putting in the extra work, and I never freaking won a state title. I feel you, because I never won a state title. I never won a high school national title, and I did this stuff every single day, and I worked my butt off. I worked so hard to win, when I was in high school. And I never got the results from it. I got second and third place in Kentucky. No offense to Kentucky, but this isn't the best state of wrestling, I worked my butt off harder than some guys that I even went to college with worked their butts off while in college. As a high schooler, I was working harder than college wrestlers, and I still did not get the results that I thought I deserved. But it compounded, guys. Hard work compounds. And if you don't know what compounding means, it means it builds slowly. For some people, it's faster. Some people, the light bulb clicks like that, and they're state champs almost immediately. For some people, like me, and most normal people, it's slow compounding. It's here. Then here, then here, then here. Okay, now I've placed it regionals. Okay, now I've won regionals. Okay, now I've won regionals and qualified for state, but I won one match at state. Now I've won 2 matches at state. Okay, now I'm a state placer. And that maybe I'll be a state champ, maybe not, but at least I placed high at state, and now I can get a college scholarship. Guys, it's the principle of, compounding, right? It's the compounding principle. Everyone talks about this. Other people use different words for it, but for me, it's the principle of compounding. Consistent effort creates consistent progress, even though you may not see that progress. And you might look at another guy who's kicking butt, winning state titles, winning high school national titles, you just destroying everyone, and he's not even working as hard as you. Or maybe you guys are both working equally as hard, but he's just having more success. And you're like, man, maybe I'm not doing the right type of work. Guys, you have to be patient. You have to be patient and persistent. All right? Because I was there, and this is me speaking for all my guys. The state wrestling tournament in Kentucky's coming up here in 2 months. That's less than 6 weeks or 7 weeks. And a lot of my guys are going to lose. A lot of the guys, I've done 140 plus privates now in 2021, and a lot of those guys are not even going to make the state tournament. Is it because they didn't put in the right work? Is it because they didn't have a great coach? Me? I don't know. Maybe. Or what I think it is because we all build differently. We all grow at a different pace, and my pace does not have to be the same as your pace. Your pace doesn't have to be the same as my pace. A lot of people look at me, they look at, Kyle Snyder, David Taylor, all these other guys, and they just think, oh, instant success at our levels. Brandon Reed, instant success in the NAIA. Instantly. It was easy. He should have went Division I, would have been better competition for him, instant success in the NAIA. And it's like, that's not true. I placed 4th as a freshman. Guys, I got my butt kicked 9 times as a freshman in college. But I just kept hammering and kept asking questions and kept hammering and kept going to the gym and kept lifting weights and kept figuring out my diet, and I kept doing stuff right because I knew and I had faith that all the work that I was doing would compound, and it did. And the next year I won my first national title. And the year after that, I followed the same routine. I won my second national title. The year after that, I said, this is not good enough. I won 2 national titles, but I'm still not the wrestler of the year. I'm still not the NAIA National Tournament most outstanding wrestler. I'm not the best guy overall. Yeah, I'm not pound for pound #1. And then next year, I worked my butt off. I worked my tail off. And now I compounded, and I reached my peak, and I did it. I became the pound for pound best wrestler in the NAIA. Not even arguably. I got the NAIA Wrestler of the Year and the NAIA National Tournament Most Outstanding Wrestler of the Year award too. But it's because I allowed myself, when I was in high school, let me take it back for you guys. One second. We're here in college, I won my 3rd national title, but that's all you see on the camera. Let me take it back 8 years, 9 years. What am I doing? I'm losing. I'm going 4-14 as a freshman in high school. But I'm still going to practice. I'm still working out twice a day. I'm still doing 10-mile runs. I'm still doing my push-ups and my burpees. I'm still watching film. I'm doing this consistently for years and years and years. And I'm paying for privates. And I'm paying for camps. And a couple people blessed me and allowed me to go to their club for free. So I'm going to those club practices and I'm taking advantage of every opportunity that I had. But I'm not just doing it once. I'm not doing it for 2 years. I'm not doing it for 3 years. I'm doing it for 10 years. It's the principle of compounding, guys. Do not expect results just because you've worked hard for 1 year. Do not expect results because you've worked hard for 2 years. And this is me talking to the parents too. Don't expect your kid to be amazing immediately. Some kids might be. But your kid doesn't have to be amazing today or tomorrow or next year or the year after that. But I guarantee as long as they consistently build, they will be good. Don't give up, guys. You got to be consistent. The principle of compounding. That's the name of this video, and I'm really passionate about that, guys. Be persistent. Don't quit. Just keep doing what you're doing. Love what you do. Continue to process. There's going to be haters who are making fun of you for working hard. Bump them, man. They ain't nothing but a joke. And, that's me me speaking on my heart. Those people, they don't have a legacy. You will have one as long as you just keep building. And it's all relative, right? Anyways, guys, that's the video for today. I'm really pumped that I got to put this message out there for you guys because I'm really passionate about this thing. And I'm passionate about helping you guys and serving the people I work with. Thank you guys so much. See you next time.